Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, courtesy to Whaleman, we have a rank 4 6-star Dragon Man showcase, and I have been dying to share this with you guys. Before we get there, just a quick reminder that I have partnered up with Evizone, which is by far the best way how to submit your own videos and showcases to be featured on my channel. Just tap on the link in the video description. Tap on try it out for free, enter your username, whatever you want, email, and an account is going to be created for you. You will be put in touch with me. Additionally, we are currently doing $1,500 giveaway, well, contest, really. And we're going to be giving away $100 to 3 winners each week from Eternity of Pain. We have 3 challenges for this week. 1, fastest unboosted solo, lowest PI solo, and meme/funniest solo. You can submit your videos in any or all of these 3 categories, and day after the first week is going to end, we're going to announce the winners and also the next follow-up week's categories, if they are going to be changed, so on and so forth. So definitely stay tuned for that, and give it your best go trying to win $100 every week, up to $300 every single week. It does not matter if you win one category, you can still submit for other ones, and you can apply as many times as you want every single week. That being said, let's jump back to it and let's check out the Dragon Man. So here we are. First fight is against Black Bolt in Realm of Legends. Now it's obvious why it's Black Bolt, because Black Bolt is pretty much a perfect prey, because as soon as you corner any champion, you can deal extra burst damage for each unique buff or ineptitude that they have on them. And Black Bolt does have at least 2 buffs pretty much throughout the entire fight, and it works out pretty much perfect. So he immediately builds up to level 3, and that is going to give him 3 of his power charges, and that means that past this point he can start spamming his level 2s, and he will not lose his power gain at all. We can see that each hit there deals like 4,000 extra damage, and now he goes for a special attack, gets in those incinerates. Those incinerates aren't really the main point for Dragon Man. It's nice to have kind of ability, but he also gains fairly potent fury, and then if you throw a heavy attack, you can detonate all those incinerates with your heavy and deal additional burst of damage, but in this case it does seem it will be quite unnecessary. Next up, we have a Labyrinth of Legends Old Man Logan, so let's check out that file. Now this is going to be a slightly longer fight, obviously, because it is 3 times the health pool, and Old Man Logan might not necessarily have as many buffs on at all times. However, it should still be a very, very good showcase for Dragon Man. Now, he is also using Odin's pre-fights, and they will definitely increase the potency of the furies that Dragon Man is going to be getting from throwing his level 2. And the thing I like about Dragon Man is that he's quite atypical mystic. He's a robot, first of all. Second of all, also, he doesn't really nullify. He just kind of suppresses opponents' buffs with his sig ability and makes them less potent, so on and so forth. It is quite a unique concept, and I do like that about Dragon Man. But let's see how he is going to be doing here. So we have 4 power charges now. He's going for level 2, and that is going to leave him with 3. Now he has all the incinerates, everything else. Again, the key with using Dragon Man is just always keeping your opponent cornered, and he does have a very neat ability where whenever opponent is in the corner, and they are about 2 bars of power, they generate significantly less power to begin with. So here, unfortunately, he does make a small mistake, but that's not going to be the biggest deal. He still has 2 furies. He didn't have a power cosmic charge there on him because he got stunned, so there was a small mishap there, but it's not the biggest deal. He's still doing quite a lot of damage there, plus obviously those incinerates are, well, ticking slightly away. But the main thing is that he still has the fury, and the Old Man Logan is in that corner. Now, if I was him at some point here, I would try to probably throw in that heavy attack whilst Old Man Logan has those 6 incinerates. But sometimes it's just quite inconvenient, which is fair enough, as long as you maintain the fury. That's the main thing. Opponent in corner and maintain those furies, and everything else is going to work out. Just keep your opponent cornered. And here, seemingly, he's going to build up to level 3, which is fair enough, so he can get more of his power charges and just finish up the fight after that. I think now he should be able to burst down that old Man Logan quite quickly there. As we can see, he is still consistently gaining power. Opponent's cornered. They have 3 unique buffs. That means they take a bunch of burst damage there every single hit. Now he's going for level 2. Perfect. And he used that level 2 just below 3 bars of power, which means that he can still be super aggressive and go for another special 2. But Old Man Logan seemingly doesn't want to throw his special, but he just made it in nick of time before he reached special 3. Some decent yellow numbers there from Dragonman for sure. And let's see how the rest of this is going to play out. Old Man Logan does seem to be slightly stingy there, but thankfully he does throw that special attack again and just about in time. It's again special successfully baited out, and as long as you can keep the pressure on an opponent, he definitely requires the fight to be quite high tempo. And here we go once again. Still in corner, and 2 Furies on Dragonman, and that should be dealing quite decent chunks of damage. Come on, drop it out. And he's gonna go for another level 2, I bet. Yeah, here we go. And some more incinerates. Sweet. Bait out level 1, perfect. He gets his Furies and Cruelties, and the fight is over. So it lasted about 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes, which is not too bad, which is definitely not the quickest one, but it's definitely not the worst one either. Now we do also have that Crossbones solo from Eternity of Pain. Dragonman was in fact one of the best options, if not the best option for that Crossbones solo, especially given the fact that he fulfilled 2 conditions. He's an extra large champion, and he's also a mystic, which were 2 of the objectives that we had to get through. And here we can see how he deals with that Crossbones. My personal strategy kind of involved spamming quite a lot of special 3s in this fight, and then also using that unstoppable regen that you can get. Dragonman's also quite cheesy character without a doubt. So he there was trying to spam that special button we could see. Unfortunately, sometimes after opponent's special attacks, it kind of gets stuck a bit. And here he just regenerates slightly with that nice quirk that Dragonman has whilst he's unstoppable. That quirk has been in play for a really long time. At this point, I kind of consider it as an additional unwritten utility that Dragonman has, because it definitely does come in handy though. And here at this point now that there are plenty of Furies, Incinerates, everything else, we can see that Dragonman definitely is going to take care of business. Again, just spamming his special 2 in corner. Sweet, some decent extra damage. Not a problem, just need to be careful with that Bane. Seemingly he's going to be taking this on the block. That is going to hurt a bit, but you know, he has still plenty health left. One thing that's good about Bane is once you kind of have managed to start the fight, then rest of it, you know, goes fine. Bane is at its dangerous at the very beginning of the fight. Later on, once, you know, opponent's halfway down, the Bane deals significantly less damage. Now he goes for a few level 2s once again, get those Furies in, nice burst damage. As long as Crossbones cooperates, obviously, it is fairly easy fight, but that was the main problem for me as well. Sometimes Crossbones just went and didn't want to throw his special attacks, and then it's easy to mess up. So he goes for his level 1 once again. Unfortunately, here he is eating some Bane damage, but as I said, since it's already kind of like later on in the fight, it's really not all that bad as it would have been initially. If he had eaten those Bane ticks, you know, initially that would have been like half of his health gone there. And here we go, that Crossbones is being absolutely nuked down at this point. He only has 4% of the health left. 3%, so another combo, and that is going to be it. But he chooses to finish with level 2. Okay, and now we are gonna have 7.3 Venompool. Let's see how this is going to look like. Let's see how this is going to look like. That Dragonman would be scary in Battlegrounds as well. I'd probably ban that. I'd probably ban that. Oh, this is a Paradox lane as well. I do not remember exactly which Paradox node, but this could be quite fun. Well, Dragon Man definitely is gonna have time of his life going up against Venompool once he gets his buffs sorted. Once the fight is gonna be, you know, a bit longer in there, Dragon Man is definitely gonna have tons of fun dealing with this guy. One of the cool things, if your Dragon Man's high sig as well, it really does dampen opponent's power gain abilities. That is kind of like one of the coolest things in that signature ability. That, once you have Dragon Man high sig, opponent's power gain effects become a lot less dangerous. And here we're gonna see him go for another one, and that's definitely gonna, 36k damage as well. I wonder which paradox was this. And now we have 6.33 combo party lane. I do recall this lane, and there's quite a lot of cosmics that are up for grabs. And obviously combo party is gonna help Dragon Man deal some more damage, because for each 10 hits on his combo meter, he's gonna be gaining cruelty, which obviously improves his damage quite decently. And on top of that, obviously going up against a ton of cosmic champions, there should be quite a lot of buffs. So this should be quite fun. I don't think I have seen Dragon Man take this lane before, but it definitely looks quite exciting. You do need to be careful not to lose your combo, obviously, with combo party, because if you do, it does punishes you quite heavily. Okay, so he's gonna push that Groot back in a corner, go for level 3. Sweet, skip level 3. Thank God we have that one. Thank God we have a skip level 3 button. And now he has 3 cruelties. He just needs a Fury as well. He needs to bait out that special from Groot. Come on, use it. It is always annoying when opponents get a slight bit stingy. This wasn't by far the worst scenario, but I have literally had scenarios where opponent seems to have all or nothing AI for like 2 minutes straight. And yeah, obviously the next level 2 absolutely destroys that. Let's go on to the next fight. So this is Dragon Man against Venom. another poor cosmic champion that's gonna get absolutely nuked down. So he's in corner. He already has 4 unique buffs. And with those 4 unique buffs, Venom is gonna be absolutely destroyed. Poor Venom. I don't think I would even go for level 3 in fights like this. I just straight up go for level 2 and see how quickly you can nuke these guys down. So he's baiting out level 1 very well. Now he's in corner, taking 5,000 extra damage per hit whilst cornered, and obviously that single level 2 should be pretty much, I think, close to enough to nuke him down. Or almost. Now just could have just dropped to level 1, I think, as well there. But level 2 finish looks more impressive, I suppose. Now up against OG Thor, this should be a very quick and chill fight also. Obviously OG Thor is hardly the most scary defender. I do like that strategy where you drop a heavy attack at the beginning and then just dash in with Dragon Man, because you do get that unblockable, and even if opponent does block you, obviously it doesn't matter in most cases. Now this time around he definitely immediately went for level 2 instead of level 3, but unfortunately Thor isn't gaining his own Fury buff. Come on Thor, come on Thor. There we go. Now finally he does have a Fury. He drops a heavy attack to detonate those incinerates for slight burst damage, and this level 2 is going to be overkill. So yeah, I do think this is a quicker strategy. Next up, Namor. Oh, Namor could be a bit more dangerous, and he doesn't have any buffs. So let's see what he does here. So he goes for the unblockable again, catches him on dashback. AI has been doing that more and more recently to me. AI has been catching me on my dashbacks definitely way more recently than it ever used to happen. Maybe I'm just getting old. But come on. Dragon Man in a diaper. Metal Dragon. No, I'm kidding. Dragon Man's definitely one of those champs that I do plan on taking up to rank 3 in near future. I did, however, bring up a new Mystic Champion to rank 3 today myself. I would not have ever thought that I'm going to rank up the champion that I did even a few, weeks ago, probably. But I'm going to leave that as a surprise for later. And Namor goes. I do love when Namor enters his Imperious Rex mode, because then you can just be as aggressive as you want, really. You don't have to worry about pushing them to level 3. Okay, next up, Wolverine. Oh, this should be absolutely wonderful. I do think Dragon Man also reduces opponent's regeneration with his Sig ability, if I'm not mistaken. Does he do that? I think it does. Yes or no? Or is that the ineptitude? I do think he kind of messes with opponent's regeneration. Is it his Sig ability, or it's either his Sig ability or his level 1 debuff? One of the two, for sure. Okay, so Wolverine's finally cornered. Drops a heavy attack for that unblockable, but did not get to capitalize on that. So he goes for the level 2 as Wolverine is cornered. Sweet. Plenty of damage. Uses the unblockable to get in a safe kind of like hit from Wolverine standing up, and obviously absolute nuke here as well. Right, so we get the idea here for the last ones. I do think that I won't show the Annihilus fight if he gets to it. Does he get to Annihilus fight? Oh no, he actually got nerfed by Storm. Okay, I won't see that. Okay, Storm, show us what you got. And then we're going to check out a bit of special 3 cheese. So here we go up against Storm. Not a problem initially. Obviously, Storm is now getting a ton of prowess buffs, so that's quite helpful for Dragon Man. Drops a heavy attack, why not? And that hit on the block was quite a lot. Storm has been getting some kills now after the animation change. Storm definitely has been getting some kills. But he wanted to show this lane again with a bit different strategy. So I just wanted to show this clip. Because Dragon Man can be an extremely, extremely cheesy champion. And that is going to do with his level 3. And so I do hope he shows us that. Come on. Bait out that from Groot. Sweet. So he goes for level 3. Oh, he put on MD here. Right, so he's basically just gonna be getting hit. Yeah, okay, now we know. Because previously he was not running Mystic Dispersion. And obviously now that he's running Mystic Dispersion, he can just go absolutely ham on these guys. And by the time his Unstoppable expires, he has a new level 3. This is one of the stupidest but coolest things in the game. Dragon Man can just stand like an idiot in front of opponent, get hit in the face, and pretty much take absolutely no damage. And just nuke down the opponents. It is a bit silly. It is a tad bit silly. Mystic Dispersion is such an OP mastery as well, but when you get to do this with Dragon Man, obviously, it's just not serious fighting anymore. So he's gonna go up here again. Sweet. No problem there. Just needs to get first level 3. Then he also wants to obviously push Venom to level 2, so Venom's buffs start expiring. Here he's taking a bit of damage, not a problem, but thanks to that, he also gains extra power by getting hit in the face. It's all good. Now Venom's Furies have expired as well. Unfortunately, an armor up buff there. Yeah, this is, Okay, against OG Thor. Let's see how he does against OG Thor there. Gonna be doing the same thing. Dragon Man is a bit silly character, no matter how you look at it. It's a giant metal dragon type of dude that's a robot, somehow a mystic, and yeah, and does this. Takes a bit of damage. Now, obviously, after his first level 3, the Unstoppable isn't that long, so he does have to kind of get to his next level 3 a bit carefully, but now this next Unstoppable I think should be about 12 seconds long, which should be pretty much it. And again, just take all the damage to the face, no problem. Yeah, sweet. and just go for the kill. But definitely huge thank you to Whaleman for showing us this fun with rank 4 Dragonman. Now, do not forget about the contest. You can win up to $1,500. Well, I mean, I hope there isn't anybody who can win $1,500, but you can win $100, $200, or $300 every single week. There is still time to enter for week 1. We're going to announce continuation for week 2 as well. Results will be announced the day after week 1 is going to finish, so results are going to be announced on Thursday. And definitely check out the video description. I'll leave a link to full giveaway video also. And I'm going to catch you guys later. See ya.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about